Hi, I'm Lindsay Del Carlo, the Trial Garden Manager for Renee's Garden Seed. And today I want to introduce you to a great plant that we offer in seed packets. This is a hibiscus that's used for tea. And there are many species of hibiscus, and this particular one is Hibiscus sabdorifa, and it's native to West Africa. So it likes to grow in a pretty hot climate, and our climate is not the hottest climate, especially in the summer, but it grows pretty well, and we are ready to harvest some of the calyxes that you use for tea. So I can show you the progression of the flowers. Here is a flower that's about ready to bloom. They tend to open later in the day, and they finish up in a couple days. And you can see just below it is one that is finishing up, and once the petals have died off, what's left over is this bright red calyx, and this is what you harvest for tea. And you can see just further on down the stem, some of these are nice and big, and these are ready to harvest. So I just break them off. These are the red calyxes that will be left over after the flowers are spent, and this is what you harvest for tea. Now I will show you how I go about drying the fresh pods to store in jars. On these mature seed pods, I just pull the red outer parts of the calyx off, and this is what you want to use for your tea. And these big green seed pods that are left over, I just discard these, because you don't want to dry these and store them for tea. And then if you harvest calyxes that are a little smaller, you can tell that they don't really have a developed seed pod in them, so you could just dry these whole, the smaller ones. I let this dry in the sun for several days. It depends on how hot it is where you're at, but you want them to be fully dry before you store them in jars. And I have some that are fully dry, and they'll keep for a very long time stored in jars, so you can use them however you like. And when you make tea, you put a handful in your teapot and you pour boiling water over the top and steep it for about 5 to 7 minutes, just like any other type of tea. And then you can sweeten it with honey. Is a great way to drink it. And this hibiscus is full of antioxidants, so it's a great tea to have around to drink on a regular basis. I have a pot of hibiscus tea that I've made here. I just steeped it in boiling water for about 5 minutes, and you can see it turns this outrageous red color, and it's so delicious. And it's pretty bitter if you just drink it straight, but it's great season. Our seeds are available on reneesgarden.com. And I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching.